And the talent to deliver, Allie, for sure. Thank you. So here's Portland's starting group. Jeremy Grant out. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point. Intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
Of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Henderson. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high-percentage look.
Outside Jones. We played just over a minute here in the first. There's the 3. And Wembanyama gets it to go. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Thibault. Simons up top. Shoots. That shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Thibault, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Simons. The offensive rebound. Grant. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Outside Jones. Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well. When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Now here's Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Henderson. A shot to stop the drought. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Puts one up from 19. And San Antonio again with the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And here's Simons outside. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Got a piece of it. Jones, the pass to Johnson. And the shot's good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And it's Thibault missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Wembanyama. 12 points for him. Shoots over Ayton. Wembanyama.
What I found was so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear. I've messed up. Made a mistake again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend. Do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past. Warrior and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate.
Stay focused on your workout.
game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, you know, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside, and they give us a
You know, some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck goes into winning. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's MP. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. MP with it. Now guarded by Middleton. The shot by Deck, no good. Lets a floater go. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Middleton. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's Lopez. Nice shot from 10 feet out. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Here's Deck following the basket by Brook Lopez. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Bridges. Over Matthews. And there's Bridges on the assist by MP.
Oh, that's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
Middleton against Bridges with the fadeaway. Offensive rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Dinwiddie wide open, and he's good on the three ball.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Giannis outside. Back to Middleton. The three from Matthews. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
And he converts the layup. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Yeah, for that loss, and you can credit.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Bucks, a talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Matthews out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor, trying to get open as Lopez. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was phenomenal. He finished with 17 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. What stood out was his hustle. Work ethic was what really allowed him to make an impact. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dak's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The shot by Deck, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP against Matthews. Deck, and he drops it in from the low post. Deck's got 5.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The kick out to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 11. MP outside. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Giannis. And that one drops.
How about Finney-Smith adding the floater to his arsenal? That's big-time touch.
Outside Matthews. Passes it to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Nets out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third. there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got MP, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Pass to Matthews. Lopez outside. There's the pass to Giannis. Outside Holiday. With the drive. Outside Matthews. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Deck. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite. Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously, injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They get it back. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Matthews passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Matthews. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And the 3 off target. Despite the Nets shifting lineups, Doors, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Kicks it out to MP. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
This is his first free throw of the game. So for the Nets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in. Brooklyn leading by 20. On the court for the Bucks. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Kicks it out to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Wesley Matthews picks one up.
That's great work inside from MP. Boy, like whenever he forces the defense's hand like that.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Here's Finney-Smith. Lopez covering from 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. Bucks trail by 17. To the inside. From the low post is good.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Johnson in the corner. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges passes to Deck. Bridges kicks to MP. And he gets the bucket.
Consistent production is not easy, but MP won't be outworked.
Outside Matthews. Back to Holiday. Releases from 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Brooklyn.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And both free throws. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bridges inside. Defended by Middleton. Good on the bucket. And the Nets lead by 15.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Deck. The rebound by the Bucks.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's MP for 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
First one falls for him.
Well, you consider Wesley Matthews' career and his ability as a 3-and-D guy to become critical in so many different rotations. What a career.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 11. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player.
Focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded him with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Here's Giannis. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
MP against Matthews. Jack passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Holiday. Going inside. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 9. Here's Deck. And no good. Good D by Matthews. Here's Middleton. Here's Portis, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Matthews against MP. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to MP. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And to Kumbo. He can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Bridges finds MP. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Claxton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear.